nigga, nah, for real. Hey, I'm playing a nigga right now. That's what you mean.
Chance at a return here.
The niggas running this one shit against me. It's throwing a jump ball. I'm trying to do this shit, boy. That shit has pissed me off so bad. No, I'm still late.
This drive at their own 25.
Hold on, they do it.
Offense working from the pistol. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit now, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Let's it fly.
Hell yeah, I like this formation. Bro, I just want to know how niggas just throwing the fucking jump ball, bro. That shit was pissing me the fuck off. Bitch ass nigga.
Getting set for the extra point after putting his field goal
But he was just, but he threw it jump ball every time, gang. He put it tight into the nigga. He put it tight into the single receiver side. Jump ball. Nah, he was in this formation I'm running right now. Well, LSU. Mm-hmm. I know. I got him today. Huh? I'm hit.
I love that play call, and I love the timing
I'm not
of
sure.
that motion
He
because the
might be.
quarterback was able to get it to
I know
his
he'll definitely play his games.
right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Yeah.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Y'all play in Cleveland. So you don't care nothing about that shit, huh?
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn them. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
You said what?
Short like that on the other side of the field. Just looking for a quick hitter. You try
All
to
right.
get the ball in your hand quickly. Timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls away.
Man, the option is so hard to stop, and so many bodies near the line of scrimmage on 4th and short. They run it, but just a good job by the quarterback finding space. He didn't need to pitch it. Takes it himself and gets just enough for the first down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You'll see that this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position to force the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful.
Rushes on him. And the defense home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
To the air on 2nd down. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I don't even know if the offense is
attempt at a return. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He makes the catch. Close to mistakes, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And the Tigers will hustle the line. Now the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
On the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him. Better moving forward.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off-play action. He wants to take the top off. Catch inside the 25. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Going to swing it on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down.
Get there, a 4th down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and 4, and now you've set up the 4th.
And
Great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the tackle with the slide. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And just as he throws, it's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Gonna run it. It's Dura. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going great.
The play action fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Drag down, but then they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Blast is way ahead, but not much room to pick up a run with the 24. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On 2nd down, coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's only thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense. Getting ahead of the quarterback and making him think about it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. They're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in the hole here early in the game.
He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense, they needed game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He tries to take the top off. Got it inside at the 15. And he just
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Backed up now here, second and long. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And that ball is inside the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Got some room here to the goal line. Touchdown LSU. And they take it in for 6 more points. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the line! To the line! Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moulton. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle, and they've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. The coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's take the pedal to the floor, run a little faster, cut into this lead.
The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. Looking to
defense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He makes the catch.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Defense looks like they're coming. To the air on first down. Into the end zone. Grab the short pass to go to 6 on the roll.
We needed that. They needed to press the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air. It's Gus Meyer. He put some heat on that one down the middle. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here it comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts with the offensive line and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Back to pass on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Puts it out in the air. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some...
Myers high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They just keep firing. Coming through that third down conversion. At the 43.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Looking to throw. Going for the big play. And makes the catch inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And the extra point was good. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. The quarterback, though, very close. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Tigers would have a long way to go after the loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Kennick is having a connection fit, trying to help the knee on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Meyer. Pressure coming. Can't break the connection with the defense running on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He might want another play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Offensively, in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a hit. Quarterback adapted. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Intercepted, big play, stop the drive.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Let's see if this offense can get out of the hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The running back has it. Drives into the pile, to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air, it's Meyer. Grabbed over the middle, it's Barry. Breaks it to the open. They bring him down, and the big play will move the sticks.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he runs it into the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to fire. He's going for it all. If that deep ball was right on the money, you just have to make that catch.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick in his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU!
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has says they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. The throw. Back open in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops.
Niggas don't even know you, nigga. Shut up. Niggas don't even know you, nigga. Shut up. You been talking the whole game, nigga. Shut up. Niggas don't even know you, fool. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You trash, gang. 41-21. You got a chat? How? How? Anybody can get chat nowadays. What the fuck? You trash, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Each the 2-minute timeout.
Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. You been talking the whole game. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Like a female. Shut the fuck up.
Wants to throw on first down.
Throw it.
Under fire. He's taken
Trash ass nigga. Shut the fuck up.
complete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think
Bro, just quit, bro. It's embarrassing at this point.
I'm going to need these runs. I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback. And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Right down the middle. On target to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. LSU right back to the line. Making side adjustments here. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back up
Bye-bye.
Has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree.